Hi, everybody, it's Don, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, apparently, some people weren't having a very fantastic day on the Radiance of the Sea or the Sapphire Princess, and then we have some really bad news for anybody sailing on that Alaska sailing out of Vancouver on the Radiance of the Seas. We knew this was going to happen, but apparently the cruise line didn't know this was going to happen. So the CDC has just reported in, as reportings came out, that two different ships, one from Princess Cruise Lines and one from the Royal Caribbean, they had close to 200 people, or slightly over if you count the crew. People were sick with norovirus. One was on a Sapphire Princess ship that had 96 people came down sick with the norovirus, and the others came down on the Radiance of the Seas on the one that just ended on April 27th. And yeah, it's not a great time. I've had norovirus on board one of my last sailings there, the one in February, and it was not a fun experience at all. So condolences go out to those folks, but we really didn't hear anything about it until now, when the reports were filed with the CDC. These things sometimes take a little bit of time, but it just goes to show. I watched again, even on the Enchanted Princess, I watched probably 90% of the people were walking by the washing stations in the buffet and not washing their hands. And it was a we serve ourselves kind of buffet. The crew weren't doing it like they were on the Sun Princess. So I guess we get what we get when we're not following the hygienic rules and washing our hands and things like that we used to do during the COVID times. Really cut down on norovirus, but now that the cruising's back in full swing, it seems that we're letting those rules escape us again. Now, the Radiance of the Seas, I reported that she had to cancel ports of call on a 4-day cruise. It was just a 4-day cruise that had to cancel ports of call all the way heading to down to Vancouver for her Alaska sailings because they were having technical difficulties and they were under repairs. The same kind of technical difficulties that last year had to cancel multiple cruises and go into dry dock and get repaired on those engines. Well, it seems awful eerily similar to that this time around, because passengers got on board for their next cruise, but they were informed that, yep, we still need a couple more days to get this problem fixed. So we're going to stay in port of Vancouver for 2 days, and then we are going to set sail on an abbreviated itinerary, and we'll let you know what the compensation is going to be. Well, that's what it was. That was the problem that they were going to do. That's what the issue was. That's what they were going to solve. And then another letter came out the day after that saying, yeah, we're going to need some more time to get that problem fixed. So we're going to now send you all home. And this cruise is now canceled. Now, they are offering, fair compensation. They're giving you all your money back for the cruise and all the money back for plus 100% future cruise credit, any shore excursions, everything like that. However, some people have spent thousands of dollars on flights to get there, $1,000 hotel rooms in Vancouver some nights if you're there more than one night, all expecting to go on this trip. And those compensations will be much less, usually in the range of $200 for flights and things like that. So not a great news, but really they thought, they only had a few days to try and fix these engines or whatever the technical difficulties were. And then they said they only need a couple more days. And now they say they have to cancel the whole cruise because they still need more days. They really couldn't figure out that they're going to need more time on this. It's not a great look for this. And now it draws into questions. What about the next cruises? How severe are these technical difficulties? Because they're not saying what the technical difficulties are. They're just saying there's technical difficulties. Well, at least people are going to get their money back and a future cruise credit that they can use. That's one thing. But again, the first sailing of Alaska, really exciting. Many people's bucket list. Really disappointing not to be able to go and visit one of the most popular destinations in the world out there. And a lot of these people were on back-to-back cruises. So they were doing the 4-day down to Vancouver and then going on to Alaska. Talk about your bad luck if you're those folks. I feel very sorry for that planned vacation. That sounded, you know how easy that sounds? Instead of flying to your destination, you jump on the ship, take a nice west coast sailing down to Vancouver, beautiful coastline, then you're off to Alaska. And then, yeah, we're not going to stop at any ports, and you're going to be stuck in Vancouver on the ship for 2 days, and then you're going to go and we're going to fly you home. Not quite the dream vacation to Alaska that people were thinking of. And I honestly think they should have known, because we kind of known, right? How many people, the minute I said that, said, there's no way they're going to sail. There's no way they're going to sail. Well, guess what, folks? You were all right. And the cruise line and the mechanics working on that, apparently, they weren't right. Well, leave a comment down below. Did you think the sailing was going to sail? Or did you think, yep, no, chances are that's going to get canceled? And now what do you think about the next cruise? Will it go forward? Or will we get a message saying, yeah, we're going to need more time? Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.